Hi, it's Anne, and I'm very excited because tomorrow I get to go to France and I'm going apartment shopping. I am so excited to be back in France. It's been way too long. I haven't been there since last November. And whenever I'm in France, I feel like I'm at home. I'm going apartment shopping. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this moment for such a long time. And once I have my apartment selected, I'm going to start working on my long-term stay visa. And that will be interesting. I know France is terribly bureaucratic, and even the French complain, but I have hope it will go well for me. First steps first, get the address. When I first went to France, there was something there that really surprised me. People go to the doctor without worrying about the bill. Interesting concept. It felt really strange. When I've gotten sick in the United States, like when I got cancer, they wanted me to write a check in advance. I believe the amount was for $8,000 USD. They wanted me to write the check or use a credit card before they would operate. So if I didn't want to pay them, they would have just let me die. And thankfully, I was able to come up with that money. It wasn't easy. Today, I'm cancer-free. I'm not as rich as I was before that bill came in. Anytime I get sick in the United States, I always think, okay, where can I go where it's not going to break my bank? Usually it's an urgent care. One time I got, no, I don't want to say poisoned. I had an allergic reaction one time to a wood wick candle someone had lit, and I'm allergic to everything. I started coughing up blood, and I felt like I couldn't catch my breath. And there was more and more blood, so I should have gone to the emergency room, right? My heart was racing. It was skipping beats. It was very, very scary. So I went to urgent care because I didn't want to have a humongous bill. So at the urgent care facility, they did an EKG, and they said I needed to go straight to the emergency room. So I paid them the deductible there. I prepaid that, and then from there went to the ER, and I had every test known to man run on me. They didn't know what was wrong, and I was concerned it might be congestive heart failure, congestive heart failure. I had all the symptoms of that, and I was afraid. I really was. And after MRIs and CT scans and every blood work possible, they determined they couldn't figure out what was wrong, and I was feeling better, so they released me. I was paying, I believe it was $450 USD per month for 2 years to cover that bill. And I had private insurance, and it just didn't cover it. It covered some of it, just not enough of it. And I would love to have had healthcare coverage that would have actually protected me in an emergency. The French tend to take care of their citizens for the most part. Your medical care is, I believe it's 80% subsidized, and the remainder, I think the 20% remainder, you can buy very, very affordable policies there to cover the remainder. So your medical care could either be very cheap or free, depending on how you do it. And what a genius idea. I don't know who thought about that, taking tax dollars from citizens and using it to help care for them. It's a crazy idea. When I first went to France, I wasn't thinking about any of this. I was on vacation. But over time, things became more and more clear, and something had started that could not be stopped.